Meghan and Harry are royalty, so it's not surprising how much they would spend to ensure their family is safe in and outside their countries. Ranging from the wide-scale security techniques from the police and advanced military strategies. Although their case seems different now, allow us to take you through the insane money these royals— wait, can we still refer to them as royals? Anyway, let's see how much they spend on security and who is responsible for the payment. This is where it gets interesting, so get comfy and get some popcorn for a bit of royal family drama. Let's get right in. According to experts, protecting individuals such as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex can cost more than $8 million per year. Security that used to be a thing of great pleasure has been difficult for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, as they pay a hefty fee out of their own pockets for top-tier security in the United States. You might be wondering why, right? Unlike the other royal families, Meghan and Harry seem to have lost their place in the royal family, and this has led to speculations on how they're paying their security fee. Basically, the cost of protecting them during visits to Canada alone cost Canadian taxpayers more than $334,000 over a period of fewer than 4 years, and you'll agree, that's a lot. We wonder how Canadian taxpayers feel about this. Any Canadians in the house? Let us know in the comments. Before you mix it up, Prince Harry and Meghan are Duke and Duchess of Sussex. They are the 6th in line to the British throne and a member of the British royal family. Prince Harry is the second son of Charles, Prince of Wales, and Diana, Princess of Wales, who died in 1997. Prince Harry married American actress Meghan Markle in 2018, and the couple have 2 children, Archie and Lilibet Mountbatten Windsor. Both kids have faced lots of issues attached to racism, according to Meghan. The whole issue has been back-to-back family drama, and the couple decided to leave their positions as senior working members of the royal family in January 2020, and now live in Meghan's home country, the United States. Their marriage so far has faced a lot of drama. We recall recent revelations from Oprah's interview with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle was that the royal family had cut them off financially, putting them to bear the burden of providing for their own security. According to 4 security experts, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's annual security bill for the around-the-clock protection could easily reach $2 to $3 million. For some, security may not be a big deal, but it is for the prince and his wife. After relocating to Los Angeles, the royal couple reportedly complained to authorities about drones invading their privacy at home, and the whole thing became more aggressive at one point. Unlike the time when they had access to state security, now they need security experts to constantly monitor social media and communicate with local police in order to identify threats and possibly even use decoys to throw the paparazzi off their trail. Going down memory lane, reports from the Royal Canadian Mounted Police under the Access to Information Act, the records shows that taxpayers paid $182,430 for security related to Harry's visits between April 1, 2017 and March 31, 2018. That sum covered things like overtime and travel expenses, but not police officer salaries. As the Duke and Duchess of Sussex publicly considered living in Canada for part of the year in January 2020, the RCMP estimated that protecting them and their son while in this country at that time would cost taxpayers nearly $33,000 per month. Immediately after Harry relinquished royal duties, the RCMP's obligation to provide security during a visit to Canada would have ended, and responsibility for his security had to pass to other providers. In the United Kingdom, a committee decides who is eligible for taxpayer-funded security, and membership in the royal family does not guarantee 24-hour protection. The royals such as the Queen, Prince Charles, and Prince William have 24/7 publicly funded security. Others, such as Princess Anne and Prince Edward, only have taxpayer-funded security when performing official duties or engagements. Others, such as Prince Harry's cousins, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, who have fewer official responsibilities, must pay for their own security. The Metropolitan Police, which protects the royal family around the world, stopped offering security once the couple stepped down as working members of the royal family, while in Canada last spring. When Prince Harry and Meghan moved to Los Angeles in April 2020, they initially stayed in a home possessed by billionaire movie producer Tyler Perry, who provided security. However, since moving to Montecito, a seaside community in Santa Barbara County, last summer, Prince Harry and Meghan have been footing the bill, and the state police denied him access to their staff. The most dangerous threats can come from within, but the couple, since they walked away from the taxpayer-funded police guard, have stopped enjoying the service of the police, and Harry has threatened to sue the British government for refusing to let him pay for his own police security on his visits to the UK. According to his lawyers, Harry wants to bring his children, Archie, who is 3, and Lilibet, who is a year old, to visit his homeland, but is too dangerous without police protection. Although Harry tries a lot to keep his children private, this can't be done without police protection. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle also became the unlikely targets of Donald Trump during his tenure as the 45th President of the United States. After moving to Los Angeles in March, the former president tweeted that the US government would not cover any of the couple's security costs now that they were in the country, although the spokespeople later confirmed that the couple already had private security. It also confirmed that Prince Charles, who is Harry's father, has been paying for their guards at a cost of £4 million per year. In exchange, Meghan and Harry have reportedly begun repaying Queen Elizabeth for the renovations to their English home, Frogmore Cottage, which was also in the news. I'm sure you would have heard about the lavish renovations. According to a closed source, Charles covered the security costs because Meghan and Harry couldn't otherwise afford them. According to a friend of the couple, independence from taxpayer money was one of Meghan and Harry's top priorities when they left the family, so they prioritized paying it back. Repaying the money was one of the first decisions they made. The Mail reports that they're now paying £18,000 per month in rent and renovations. Harry, alongside being a prince, founded and supports the International Sports Competition for Injured Military Veterans and Personnel. Prince Harry is dedicated to making sure that wounded servicemen and women who've given so much for their country are treated with the dignity and respect they deserve in order to live fulfilling lives after their recovery. The first Invictus Games, held in London in 2014, harnessed the power of sport to inspire recovery, support, rehabilitation, and generate a greater understanding and respect for wounded, injured, and sick servicemen and women. It all started in 2013, when Prince Harry visited the Warrior Games in the United States and saw how the power of sport could aid wounded servicemen and women in their recovery, physically, psychologically, and socially. He made up his mind. The inaugural Invictus Games, an international sporting event for wounded, injured, and sick service personnel, would be held in London. He directed the Royal Foundation of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and his own charity to deliver the games in collaboration with the Ministry of Defence. In case you don't know, Invictus is Latin for unconquered. It represents the fighting spirit of wounded, injured, and sick personnel, as well as what these persistent men and women can accomplish after injury. While launching the games, Prince Harry said he's witnessed firsthand how the power of sport can positively impact the lives of wounded, injured, and sick service men and women in their journey of recovery. But how can he implement all these ideas when he is not safe? He recently announced the games will be returning to Canada for the first ever winter sports edition of the competition. But what will protection look like for him? Because even social media posts can leave a high-profile client vulnerable by alerting thieves when a celebrity is out of town. Not to talk of a prince, and that is a lot. Let's also look at protecting his home. Leaving home involves various risks. Before any planned visit, security teams inspect the hotel, airport, or venue. A caravan of cars, typically led by a lead vehicle and trailed by a trail vehicle, often accompany Prince Harry or Meghan to their destination, ensuring that they have multiple ways to escape if there is a traffic stop or a security breach. You might be wondering why they have to go through all of this and deprive themselves of top-notch security. Well, another reason security may have been on the couple's mind is that stepping into the spotlight for the couple's first in-depth interview while discussing weighing personnel and political issues concerning the royal family can bring about new threats. Yeah, Prince Harry was born with a security risk that is enough to carry with him for the rest of his life. He is still sixth in line to the throne and served 2 tours of combat duty in Afghanistan. But his family has faced well-documented neo-Nazi and extremist threats in recent years because he has been caught off most royal benefits because of his choice in marriage. Well, we hope you learned something new today. Thanks for watching.